Mavericks basketball on Valley Sports is brought to you by Choctaw Casinos and Resorts. Tonight, the Mavericks face a recent playoff nemesis from Two Springs. It's the Los Angeles Clippers in town, and whenever Luka sees the Clippers, he does special things.
Scoring defense, third in field goal defense. The numbers for the Clippers we talked about at the top of the show. Clippers control the opening tip. Taking it inside is Morris, and the Clippers are by Luka.
Couldn't quite get to the sweet spot that time.
So Luke Kennard with the rebound of the Luka Doncic miss, and Morris. He's streaky hot from three right now. Morris 9 of 14 on threes over the last 3 games.
It certainly is.
Kennard against Dinwiddie. Step back, and you bet 4 games. Powell at 17 points per game and 50% shooting. Inside Luka, absorbs contact, rebounds his own miss, and this time got to year when he made 7 threes and scored 28 in the first quarter and around to 51. Norman Powell out of the game already.
White is such a bouncy player. Really has a lot of elevation and spring.
High off the glass. Luka, how many times has he put Zubats in the torture chamber?
He was in Miami.
See, Harp's already done his investigate.
Right, okay.
Corner three. Tough one by Spencer.
The thing was loaded.
You got to believe in yourself, baby.
It's a good look.
Dodo believing in it. Who's fifth in the league at 2 steals a game.
Nice ball movement.
Dinwiddie, he's shooting well, but so's Dorian Finney.
Or Clay told me that. Who could know?
Paul George on the dribble. Underneath, and Terrence Mann. Other than Paul George, it's all bench guys on the floor right now for LA. Paint catch, Wood going to work. Season-ending surgery for a chronic problem with his heel. While he was rehabbing that, as Luka hits a 3. That is, and the Mavericks come away with it. A Luka 3 a moment ago gives him a double-digit first quarter, and he just added 2 more. The Mavericks have 14 on the reset of the shot clock.
Nice play.
Hardaway to Woodford, 3. Yes, sir. The clock, Norman Powell finds Batum, and the quick catch with a lot of action having been played here in the second quarter. Batum has the only 3 for the Clippers, and he just kid said that he would have played more, but foul trouble short-circuited that the other night. Late clock, Wood for 3 on the month.
What are you waiting for?
Well, I was waiting for Luka to get back in the game, and he is, and he goes points against Houston. Paul George loses his footing on the ground. Batum's got it, but Finney-Smith takes it away. Dallas with another steal, and it's Luka lobbing up ahead. Powell can't slam it home, but Bullock with a ball to a cutting Wood with a midair adjustment and soft touch. Robert Covington just went in the game. He spun and passed it to Amir Coffey, who dribbled himself into trouble. Covington bails out the position.
They just don't have it.
Batum. That's the first time the Clippers have scored off a Dallas turnover in the game. Finney-Smith right back at you. The foul on the Clippers a moment ago. They're 4th in the quarter. The quarter has 2:22 left in it as Paul George. Luka steps through the defense, attacks the lane. Good kick outs. And it's Finney-Smith. Is that guy going to be, or whomever did that, guy or girl who made the paper airplane? Ball into Reggie Jackson. Shot faking goes under the defense. And got a nice one. Well, Dallas hasn't scored in the first minute and a half of the third quarter. The Clippers have 4 points. And now 6 on the Paul.
That's what made you successful offensively.
Okay.
Luka beats Paul George to the jump ball, but it's a late clock situation for Dinwiddie and a giant killer.
Woody is Woody.
Luka with the unexpected tip win.
Wall around Bullock to the basket.
Yeah.
25 was the biggest Dallas lead. Right now it's 16. Morris forced into a difficult shot, which he makes. Crisp on offense for Dallas so far here in the third quarter. Maybe this will help because they're in transition after a steal. And Luka, usually it's the other way. And Dallas is a slow-paced team, the slowest-paced team this year, as a matter of fact. 95 possessions a game. A drive around a Zubac screen, and Morris with it.
With Kawhi being out.
Sitting on 9 points tonight.
Nice find there.
Dinwiddie dribbles free, but will swing it to Finney-Smith. He has half of Dallas's made 3-pointers in the game. Mavs are shooting 38% from distance. They've made 10. Dodo's got 22 points tonight for Luka, but there's a miss. He's now 50% for the floor tonight. Here's an attack by John Wall. Score it with a foul. Zubac turns away Wood. We noted Zubac's shot blocking ability second in the league. Wall runs the floor again. A catch and shoot transition. Good for Paul George. Paul George. Off target pass. Wall retrieves it. And Wall steps into a jumper and hits it.
You're in trouble.
Whew. Paul George chasing Luka. Luka shakes free. Tough shot and got that tough shot. Slow to get to his feet. 5-on-4 Clippers. Reggie Jackson caught it with one hand, made the pass over to Marcus Morris for his first three. I think it's 22 times a game, which is the third most in the league. Marcus Morris, and a nice bounce from Morris. Shea and Ja are the two players driving it more than Luka. And here's another drive, and there's another finish inside. George glancing at the game clock and the shot clock. There's a pretty significant difference. Wall for three. He just missed one with an air ball. From 22 points at the beginning of the quarter all the way down to 2. At the end of the quarter, here is Luka. It's been a steady diet at him at the end of the third. And the Mavericks
for two Harper's adjustments.
And Dallas throws it away. Tim Hardaway thought it was a kick ball. Paul George centers the break, takes it all the way, ties the game.
Heroic.
Maybe something like that will happen here. He's had a three-point play. Batum for three. He made three in the first half, but he drains that one after sitting out for almost 2.5 minutes of game time.
Very smart play right here. That's a good look.
Bullock for the first time in the game to go. Now Bullock getting back after the Dallas turnover, and he plants in front of John Wall, and they call a blocking foul. 3 for 6 on his free throws with that, or 4 for 6, I'm sorry, with his free throws. For the second time. Sidestep Batum. Looked like he wanted to shoot it, but opted for a pass to Luka, who drives and leaves it for Finney Smith. On the money! Clippers down one, but they can surge in front. Wall driving, spinning, nearly threw the ball away. Batum again! In front by 2.
It's a smart play. Back out the big and attack it.
Dinwiddie around Zubac. Foul with the basket!
Hammering it inside. It's where the success is coming.
Again, a double on Luka. So 4 on 3 on the rest of the floor. A three's up and in!
Anywhere to go.
Oh, here we go. Fasten your seatbelts. 2:10 to go. Game tied. Luka looks off the defense. Finney Smith a little behind. Powell turns, finds Bullock, and Bullock's come to... The Clippers with 21 turnovers tonight, and that one the most significant. Powell in the middle. Bullock once again. Making threes here in the fourth quarter. A rolling Zubac to Batum, who sidesteps a closeout. And we go to the last minute with the Mavericks clinging to a 3-point lead. Somebody don't leave Batum.
Please don't.
Drive by Paul George. In on Powell, and he scores. Powell on the double. Finney Smith. Bullock, he's driving it. And looks for Finney Smith. It's a loose ball. And Luka picks it up. There's some Luka magic. Ain't nobody in this game who's got a knack for doing stuff like that. Then the Slovenian El Nino Moravilla. Clippers saving their timeout. And here comes Paul George. And George stopped by Luka. Now he spins. He drives. Tough shot on the drive. It's a low block right side. And now he comes out to retrieve the inbounds pass. He hands it off to Paul George. Dallas is trying to foul, and they do.
That's smart.
And he got it up on the rim. And the ball's out of bounds. And with 3 seconds left in the game, the call is Clipper ball. The Mavericks are maybe challenging this. Finney Smith looking for the throw-in. He loops it across the floor to an open Tim Hardaway. Hardaway dribbling away from Paul George, and it's all over.
That's a good win.
You're darn right it is. 103-101.